I have not been streaming and so forth. I have been working. I've been working on this. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. I'm sorry if this is so close up. This is just something that I printed out. Um. So I'm not using my camera. I'm using my phone. I'm gonna try to be here for an hour and so on and so forth. My PC got corrupted and so forth, and so this is how I will be doing my live streams, to which I haven't done forever. So I guess I should lead with that, huh? Anyways, I'm working on this Made in the USA drawing that I did. I decided to do it in charcoal, and so I'm playing around with it. It's taking a while. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So let me just adjust this so that y'all can see this. Oh. Okay. I was hoping that it would give me. Oh, it did. Okay. Haha. I am the goat. Some might say. Can this like go down now? No. I just guess I have to leave. Oh wait. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Cancel. I guess this. I don't know if like this is showing up on stream, but there's this rotate device thing here that won't go away. Anyways, all right. So here's the drawing. This is what I'm working on. I actually need to change this because I think this is a 2B. At some point, I'm going to go into 2B. I actually have like a bunch of 2B pencils. I also have a bunch of white charcoal pencils. I just never use them. Um, but I'm always buying them. So that's a really bad habit. Don't do that. It's just a waste. And I'm not like intentionally wasting. It's just at that point. So, what I've been doing here is here. Wait one second. What's going on? Who's this? I'm talking with the principal in the world. Oh, I need to hit you guys. Voice sound weird. So weird. Okay. That was weird and awkward. I forgot what I was saying. So what I've been doing is I've just been cross-hatching the the part of these that is in shadow. Um, I like the look of it, so I'm just going with it. And I'm not caring about the direction right now. Uh, yeah, I just sort of decided not to care about that. The direction is kind of important when you use this, but I'm not doing that. Which is funny because like up here it was kind of all. I don't think it's gonna matter for this. I want some texture in here. And right now, I don't care if it's sharp. I did sharpen these. I sharpened these last night. And whatnot, which are a pain to sharpen, by the way, guys. Like, what you want to do, though, is you want to just, like, continuously rotate the pencil right here. as you are working. I'm not perfect with it. I always forget. If there's anyone in chat, I don't know. I actually don't have a way of paying attention to chat right now because it's just my phone. And so on and so forth. There's like a section right here. And I'm just going to touch that section. Right. Trying to keep track of this right here. I want this side to be completely in shadow, and I just want this side to be what is not in shadow, and so forth. And that's all I'm thinking about right now in terms of light and dark. Like, I think this would be in shadow. Little tent here. This is just a way to build tone. It's actually my favorite way to build tone because I can just smooth all this stuff out later. And so forth. It builds tone and it helps create the texture in this grass. So I think what I'm going to do is after I get all this down, I'm going to rotate this. It's just going to make it so much easier. There are spaces that I kind of need to pay attention to here. I might bring another light over. For some reason, it's just hard to see. Yeah, here, one sec. Just set that down there. Bring this guy over here. Well, that's annoying. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm bumping you guys again. Doo-doo. Alright, still got a sharp. I think as long as I rotate this, we should be in the good and not in the bad. Yeah, I might have to. I think I can just reveal this right here. I think that this would look. This is like a front facing surface right here. Should I spray this with something? It definitely feels like it. It's not lifting as well as it should. This was like next to some. This was like next to my sketchbook when I was spraying fixative. So I might have screwed this up a little bit. Ah, it'll be fine. Now see, that's lifting. I might have sprayed this with mineral spirits, which helps to seal everything in. Kind of frustrating. Alright, I think like the rest of this would be hit by a shadow. Alright. I'm gonna leave these clouds alone. I don't think I want to hit these too much. These clouds right here is what I'm talking about. You know, I'm actually really, really bad at drawing clouds. It's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. Maybe it's because I'm so used to using pencils that I don't want to set the pencils down long enough for the clouds, because it's really something that you need to just render in without pencils, because they're softer. There's not too many hard shapes in clouds. Go with this direction. I'm just sort of playing around with this now. I need to figure this guy out here right now, because if I don't, it's just gonna get lost and I'm gonna forget about this. Right, so I'm just gonna do one of these. I don't want to forget about all these rocks I got going in. Here. I always get carried away when I do charcoal drawings. I want to do some watercolor drawings. I just haven't done it in a while. Every once in a while, I'm going to just try and glimpse over to see if anyone's in chat. We can just do this. Get this. I want to try and make this as least confusing as I possibly can, because at this stage it gets really confusing for me. Let me just go all the way back. Eventually, I'll build this up like this. How's our pencil going? Yeah, we're still fine. I kind of want to just move across like this. So we'll do these stairs next. It's been like a while since I've done a piece where it's cross-hatched, but charcoal goes pretty well with cross-hatchings. Might need to is this shadow? I know what this is. Wait, I already did this. You ever just forget a spot that you worked on? I do this all the time, then go over it like 10 times and ruin it. think that's what's happening here. I think it's about time to always poke myself to see if I need to. It's the dumbest thing in the world, and so forth. If I think that I need to get a new pencil, I should just grab a new pencil, but I gotta be all fancy, have a special way of doing it. So I'm gonna try and like keep track of this process, but I don't work on this every day. I'll probably work on this for like a couple of days and then take a break, because there's a lot that I do. Right, I kind of tell myself, oh, I'm gonna do something simple, and then I do something overly complex. This probably looks weird. I probably have this camera set up weird. I think that I will bring soft pencils in for the stuff in the distance and these little areas right here. Right, I think that'll look cool. This is for a shirt. I've been doing like charcoal drawings that I'll put on t-shirts, and so I was just like, hey, you know what? Why don't I just do something like this? I think it's about time I switch. Yeah, we're getting less and less of a sharp point here. Let's switch. I have like 10 of these. You know what I need? I need something that I can mount my backboard onto that lets me rotate this. Right? That would be cool. Because then that would be perfect for cross-hatching and working in really any art form in general. Alright, let's get this part. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Oh, it broke. Well, I'm gonna continue. I hate when that happens. It's like if you go too fast, they'll break. They like to ruin your day, right? Charcoal pencils are the bane of my existence. Now I see why people paint. They don't have to worry about broken pencils. My fear is that people won't be able to tell what this is. Right, like I can tell because I know it's there, and so I know what I'm looking for. And so forth. Yep, I have to change this. I'll go a couple more. I'm gonna leave the guy alone. I kind of want him soft. I didn't share this video. I kind of just jumped into this. The issue with taking breaks on things is simply that when you take the break, it's really hard to get back into it. You lose your momentum. Yep, gonna have to. And then afterwards, I will rotate this to the right and so forth, and then um, maybe continue to rotate it from the right. I think that if I create like just an interesting way of rotating it, we'll get a cool effect. And then I'll come in with some 2Bs and whatnot. My goal is to make sure that I'm focusing on the foreground, the letters and whatnot right now, because eventually I want to darken the background with maybe some fine charcoal and then spray it with a mineral spirits. But to do that, we need to ensure that the letters in the foreground does not get um, destroyed. We must preserve. Someone's gonna think I'm annoying. Already annoying, so just had to deal with it. Rotate the pencil. It's interesting that we're not getting the dark marks I want. Hope that like spraying fixative over here near the pencils hasn't like messed them up in any way. Because that happened with a laptop that I had one time. I was working on a project and I wasn't paying attention and just thought, oh, I'll just spray this with fixative. I think it was my first time with fixative too. Um, and what happened was uh, I could not remove the charcoal from, because it literally freezes everything in place. This is taking forever. Eventually, I'm just going to rotate this. These are circular right now. For right now, we'll do these straight ones. Right. If I don't like it, I can just come in with like a electric eraser. I think I want to keep these branches soft. Right? I have to think of stuff like this because it's going, any cross hatching I do is just going to put this into detail. I might, well, not the branches, but the leaves here. I want to like do this. Yep. needs to be changed. That's the annoying thing about using charcoal pencils this way is you sort of have to do this. So I was looking in my sketchbooks. I have like 10. No, I won't say 10. 2 or 3. I have 2 or 3 like sketches that are like this. I forgot all about them. Right, because I've been working on this. Just hatch this out. I don't want to draw too much attention to this area, so maybe later I will. I don't know. This could change. Right, but my inevitable goal is to just make these look small and tiny. Rotate the pencil. I'm hoping that as I go through this, we can darken some of this stuff up. And it reads how. I hate when this slips. How it intends to read. The S is kind of hard to read though. I don't know how that happened because it's readable in the sketch. Just to check in to see if there's anybody there. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I like it so far though. Looks nice. I actually do want to like come back up here and just maybe do something like this. We'll come over here, we'll do the same thing. I just want to create a little bit more build up there. I'm not getting distracted, you're getting distracted. Right, I just want there to be this build up right here so I can sort of manipulate some of this stuff and suggest some of this. Some of this I already did over here, so before I started streaming. Whoops. Oh well. This A doesn't seem clear. Might have to come back in. But I might do that with the. We can do this. It's just gonna bug me. All right. Oh, we're at thick line territory. I should probably change the yeah pencil. Did, yep. I broke it. That's a good time to change the pencil. Good time to change the pencil. It looks blurry right now. It's supposed to. Believe it or not. I'm not saying that just to say that to make myself look good. No, I would never do that. Kind of can't see that right now. I think a lot of it would show up better if I like led with this. I also think we're to the point where I am going. I think I'm gonna flip this actually. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I think anything I do with it, I'm gonna bring the two B's in. All right, let's rotate you this way. Hold on. Some stuff was about to happen. I'm gonna just. Oh, that's better. Change the pencil. My goal is just the dark areas. I just want there to be hints. I really hope this pencil doesn't break. Yeah, just little tiny hints of what's going on. This way there's still some detail, but people will want to, but it will fade. That's what I'm trying to think of. Just want the trunks. Alright, let's see here. We can come like right here. This stuff can fade back in a little bit. How's our pencil doing? A little short point. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next one. Yeah, I think that tree I'm going to bring like the 2Bs in because I want to darken it, but imagine doing this with ink and this just slips. And like that. I only say this because this slips on a daily basis because it's not a regular mall stick. It's just like a dowel that I got at the store. So I'm gonna go in here on like each individual part of this because I think that will make this read as a tree trunk so much better. There we go. Getting these dark spots in. Trying to pay attention to when I need to change this. I honestly think you just get used to it. Now, if you rotate it, you have to deal with that less and less. But I don't always remember to rotate it. Okay. Oh, this is gonna get hard once I get down here. Oh man. Yeah, let's go back up here. This is fun zone. We in the fun zone right now. That is not so fun zone. We're on the D right now. Oh, I have to be careful right here because there's this light source that I don't want to get rid of. I think the next time I do something like this, I'm gonna go over it with the HB first. Just to sort of have a really dark. I think I can actually, and I need to change this. This is the bad part of the detailing. I'm going to try and finish this off. I actually don't remember where I was. Happens to me a lot. Alright, so I know that this is the D. Trying to figure this out here. Nothing's really clear here, which is an issue. Yeah, right now I'm just building up as much tone as I can. I want to turn this into like roots, and then there's a big tree right here. But we'll see how that works out. Oop. This is supposed to be like a barn. I saw a guy on YouTube use this method one time and whatnot, and I kind of got addicted to it, especially with charcoal. The stuff you can make with charcoal in this method is pretty sick. But oh my god, does it take so freaking long? I have one more pencil left besides this one. So I kind of just want to push this. Well, let me tell you guys, everything on here kind of looks. Woo, hey, don't do that shit. That's not funny. That will result in me being very, very angry. So come in here. I don't think this is anything. It doesn't matter. Just go for it. Right? Just go for it. It won't harm anything. Watch, my soul's gonna be crushed here in a few minutes. The soul crushing defeat of making a mistake that you knew was a mistake. This is the E. I'm scared because the more I pile up here, the more. But I think we're okay. Just go this way. Eventually, all this is going to make sense. And all my questions and answers about all my choices will not matter. Alright, so I have to resharpen everything now, so I'm probably not going to do that on camera. I'm not going to rotate it up, because I just want that to be a thing, I guess. Rotating this like this is actually supposed to help me, by the way, and I can see things. Anyways, I'm going to rotate this back. I really hope that like that rotate device thing isn't there. What's this? Oh, it's filters. Yeah, I'm totally messing with this. So we've been here for an hour. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm probably gonna go fix me something to eat. And then maybe mess in my sketchbook. I'm not like trying to go too crazy on this right now because I really don't want to mess it up. If I do mess it up, I'm just going to keep working on it until it's finished and whatnot. After I put the cross-hatching in here and finish with the cross-hatching, I'm going to come back in with some 2Bs, get the darkest parts and so forth. Because right now there's just like a lot of unclearness as to what's going on. All right. See you guys later.